I read 4 books and a play in the past 2-ish months. Let's talk about them. R.F. Kuang's Babel. I really love this. Historical fantasy set at Oxford University in the 1830s. Dark academia vibes. There's magic. There's a rebellion. I feel like my younger self would have been obsessed with this. But I really enjoyed how it was this critical examination of imperialism and the power dynamics behind languages. If you love etymology, dark academia with a fantasy vibe, so good, 4.5 stars. Next, the play, This Is Our Youth by Kenneth Lonergan. So this is a play. You can read it in a day. It's set in Manhattan in the 80s, and it's over the course of 2 days with these college-age Upper West Siders. They have rich parents. They live in squalor. One of the kids just stole $15,000 from his dad, and it's hilarious. It's bittersweet. It's moving. And I was familiar with this because the last time they revived it on Broadway, it was with Michael Cera, Kieran Culkin, Tavi Gevinson. So it was really easy to picture those actors in this play, and I love how it played out in my head. 4 stars. Next, Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. Okay, so this was nonfiction. This was insanely important, and I love how passionate John Green was about this topic. It basically dives into the invisibility of preventable suffering of diseases like TB and how they don't receive much attention in wealthy countries because they mostly affect the poor. I thought this was going to be more of a fun fact book about how everything is related to TB, which it does do, but it was far more serious than I expected. But once again, insanely important. Bravo to John for writing this, 3.5 stars. Next, White Noise by Don DeLillo. Okay, so this is definitely the most pretentious book in my stack. It takes place in the 80s. It follows this dad and his suburban family, and they have this looming fear of death, and this toxic airborne event occurs in their town, and it kind of rocks their world. Everyone talks in this kind of dry, strange way, but it all captures this funny, dark, surreal look about how modern life just drowns us in media, consumerism, and the fear of death until we truly have to confront it. I wouldn't recommend reading this book, though, to be entertained, but I will say that the movie that came out 2 years ago with Adam Driver and Greta Gerwig is a phenomenal adaptation of this book, but I don't think you'll enjoy that movie unless you read this book. 3 stars, but I respect it. Last is John Green's The Anthropocene Reviewed. This is a collection of essays on our human-centered planet. He has these great takes on topics like Dr. Pepper, Mario Kart, the world's largest ball of paint, velociraptors, the penguins from Madagascar. It is beyond well written, and it was just a perfect pick-me-up that genuinely shifted how I view my own